Oh no. Oh no. Well, where am I gonna get panels now full of feminists telling me that I'm awful? Well, if there's not going to be any E3, then where am I going to get like women telling me I'm shit, telling gamers how they're terrible and misogynistic and all these other things? Where am I going to get unfinished products? Where am I going to learn about games that I'm not going to be able to buy for another 4 years? This is awful. Where am I going to hear about the latest Ubisoft looter shooter? There will be no E3 this year. In a tweet, Will Powers, PR for gaming peripheral manufacturer Razer, said he received an email stating that the digital event was cancelled. IGN initially reported the news, saying, pardon, they had also independently viewed the email confirming E3's cancellation. The video game trade show and marketing event was originally scheduled to be held in person this year. However, in January, E3 was once again shifted from an in person event to an online only exhibition due to the pandemic. Now it seems that the digital event has been. Oh shit, even the digital event has been completely cancelled. Interesting. Huh, I thought they were. Oh, right, okay. I thought they were just cancelling like the actual physical E3 conference, but they're cancelling the actual digital one as well. There have been growing concerns about the fate of E3 for the last few years. The COVID-19 pandemic continues to impact in person gatherings, making the prospects of a very large and famously packed event unattractive. And also, basically, E3's money, it's the ticket sales. So if they're not selling tickets and people aren't going to turn up in person, yeah. Last week, a number of video game industry professionals reported testing positive for COVID-19 after attending the Game Developers Conference in San Francisco. That's amazing. I heard all those people were vaccinated. In addition to pandemic concerns, video game publishers have increasingly withdrawn from E3 in favour of hosting their own online events like Nintendo Direct's showcases, EA Play Live, and Sony's State of Play. So everywhere's fracturing off and doing their own thing. Oh dear. Holy shit, it could be the end of E3 actually if everybody's doing that. As news of E3's cancellation broke, consummate video game hype man Jeff Keighley smoothly stepped in to announce that his Summer Game Fest is confirmed for June this year. Oh, great. Oh, Jeff. While not having an E3, while not having an E3 at all bodes ill for the continued health of the show, according to a tweet from Axios Stephen Totilo. The ESA said E3 will return in 2023 with a reinvigorated showcase that celebrates new and exciting video games and industry innovations. E3 2023 is expected to be both an online and in-person event. Now, one thing that I am thinking right now is, well, the problem is COVID is still going to be here in 2023. Still going to be here. It's not going anywhere. Like, we're still going to have it. So I don't know what the hell you're going to do. I don't know what the hell you're going to do about that. Like, if you're going to make it an in-person event as well. However, E3 is. I'll never understand like people who actually pay to go to E3 because the main thing that people go to E3, yeah, there's fun events, it's kind of like Comic Con but for games where you can go around and you can try all the food stalls and you can buy yourself a bunch of like useless crap. Like it's I buy a lot of shit whenever I go to Comic Con. So that part I can sort of understand. And if you're a video game journalist, that noble profession. I can understand why you would want to go to E3 as well, so that you can get the scoop. But as for someone that goes there for the announcements, like you can find that out at home. You can just like wait at home. Like I find out about all the announcements from Twitter. I just open Twitter and everyone's like, "Oh, we got another fucking teaser trailer for fucking I forget what Bethesda's new fucking game's called. It's like Skyrim but in space." Even though I've been looking forward to it for a while, the name completely escapes me. But I mean, I didn't have to fly to America, which would have been about fucking 1,500 quid for a return flight. Flights to America, by the way, for Britain are so fucking expensive. Then having to pay like 5 times the price of what a hotel room's fucking worth because whenever E3 or any type of festival's happening in the area, every hotel jacks up their fucking prices. Like, I didn't have to do any of that. I just found out from Twitter. So I don't get it. However, if it's a fun event or whatever, then you have fun, you enjoy yourself. However, the only thing I'm interested in is the game announcements. And even out of the dozens and dozens and dozens of game announcements that happen at E3, I usually give a shit about three, maybe, of them. So for me, I don't see the point in going to E3. But if that's what other people want to do, then that's absolutely fine. However, in this case, it looks like people were not wanting to do that, and they were suffering the ticket prices. I will say the vast majority of tickets must be journalists, though, because they want to get the scoop out 8 seconds before everyone else, because someone else in the crowd will tweet it out. However, one thing that is a little bit disappointing is just sometimes like the fuckery that comes out of E3. Sometimes like Peggle 2. Like, although they did do that as like a bit of a self-aware meme. Peggle 2 where nobody gave a fuck. And there was also, if you think you can handle it, watch the infamous Konami E3 presentation. It's so bad. It's so fucking bad. It's terrible. I can't watch it. I can make it through like a few minutes, and then it gets so bad. But yeah, maybe we'll miss out on stuff like that, which is going to be disappointing because I know there's not really much shenanigans you can get up to at an online E3 event, especially when half of the Twitch chat is mods. But I just think it's weird that the digital one has also been cancelled as well, so there's not going to be a stream, there's not going to be fucking anything, which is a little bit disappointing, but oh well, hey ho. Just use Twitter.